Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm actually going to be going out with some friends, so this is the first time a look might actually see the light of day. Right now I am just kind of contemplating. I put a poll on Instagram, I'll insert pictures here. I asked two questions. Should I dress cute or should I dress punk? And should I have black and brown hair, which is either my black hair or a brown wig, or blue hair or blonde hair. Today I'm super duper lazy. I don't really want to film, but I'm sticking to my like schedule. I'm sticking to my schedule and I'm forcing myself to film a video. I've gotten a couple of looks in this week and all of them have been very cute and I didn't film any of them. So today I'm going to just enjoy filming. I'm going to hang out. I wish I could listen to music. I don't want to get copyrighted. I'm going to start with foundation today. The polls showed that a lot of people want to see a cute look. They want to see like, you know, a glam look. I don't feel like doing glam, but I'm gonna stick to what I said I was gonna do. So I'm gonna do a glam look. And today I want to use the Fenty foundation, but I don't want to struggle to find full coverage. And for concealer, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me. This combo for me works very well. I really like the coverage. I like how it looks on my skin with my powders and everything that goes on top of it. And I don't know what I'm gonna wear yet. I blow dried my hair, and I think I'm gonna put in extensions and just have a full glamorous moment. So I'm gonna be using the LA Pro. I'm gonna cover up the dark pigment in my mustache area and on my chin area. And what this is gonna do is this is gonna cancel out the color. And I'm gonna use a blender. This is an old one and it's dry. How has everybody's week been? Mine has been not so bad, but I'm so exhausted. I'm tired. I'm constantly just exhausted. So what I'm doing is I'm setting it with Coty Airspun. And what this is just a powder. It's a translucent powder. And I'm setting right over that color correcting. And I'm just setting the color corrector in that area. This is in the shade Desert Beige. This is my go-to foundation. It's like $5. I love this. And it photographs very well. You know what's crazy though is lately I've been in such a big country mood. The like nostalgic 90s sounds. And it's been getting me through my days. And I actually found out something too the other day. I was looking up pictures of Shania Twain, as one does. I was Googling Shania Twain because I wanted to see what kind of looks that she did. Because I was thinking maybe I could do like a Shania Twain inspired look. So as I was Googling her and, you know, read about her, I didn't even know that she wasn't American. She's from Canada and I didn't even know that. I don't know, lately it's just been a lot of deep diving into things that I like and really just making sure that whatever I'm putting in my life is good energy. And I use the word energy very loosely. I'm saying just like if I am doing something or I'm listening to something and, you know, I'm investing in it, I want to make sure that I know that they're good intentions. And music has a really big influence on me personally. I listen to music all the time when I'm, you know, at home, going to work, leaving work. Just in general, I can listen to music whenever. So when I listen to stuff, I want to make sure that it's good. we all vibrate frequencies, and music puts out frequencies and puts out vibration. I've started making more content on TikTok, and I'm really happy because it's just like, it's fun. It's so fun content. I cannot dance at all, but it's awesome to like use the platform and just have a voice. I feel like not a lot of people realize the potential in that, because you can help somebody. And that's what I'm for, is you know using social media to raise awareness for people going through something similar than me, and to make sure that they don't feel alone or not heard, just like not feel invisible, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Holy cow, this thing is really empty. I'm like at the bottom of the barrel for this. I guess my sister said something today. I was talking to her, and it was about people that don't wear masks, and we were talking about it, and I was just like, I don't know, like, I wear my mask to protect other people. Yeah, like, of course, that's what that's what the intention is, but also too, like, it's a form of love. It's like a non-verbal form of love that you just want to protect another person. And it's really sad that, you know, sometimes people can't wear a mask because, yeah, it's a right. You know, you have the choice. But sometimes, you know, not just doing it for yourself, but doing it for another person, doing it for other people. And it's really sad that that brought out that mentality for a lot of people, is they were anti-mask. You know, that's your choice, but also too, like, I don't know. This pandemic, it's definitely brought out a lot of awareness, spatial awareness for people, but also just, you know, made me realize it's just really sad. That's all I gotta say. It's just really sad, and I'm not gonna touch on it more. I don't want this video to turn into that. Alright, so I'm just putting concealer on. Lately, I haven't been contouring my nose with concealer, only because I am having the hardest time with my nose. I think I need to get some new contour powder or something, but it's not working out for my nose. So what I usually do now, the last 3 times I've did my makeup, is I highlight this area with just a little bit of product, and then highlight this area. I blend my forehead first, and then I blend my chin. After I blend my chin, then blend the rest. But with this, I'm just stippling in an upward motion and keeping it like right in between my eyebrows. And then I go to my chin. I'm trying not to put metal clips in my hair because I've had a lot of breakage, and a lot of my baby hairs are starting to fall out more. That's been fun. And also too, with my concealer, once I start blending here, I keep it right above this cheekbone. I blend down, blend up, close my eye, and then blend on my eyelid. And then always blend right there, right where your nose creases. So I'm using the side of the blender. This is a new clean side. And as soon as I get that blended to where I want it to be, then I take the side I blended my foundation with and blend along that harsh line. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. You can use the same side, blend up, eyelid. Tonight I'm going for a glam look, so I want to make sure that it is full coverage right now. This is very full coverage. You can stop here. But I kind of want a little more coverage and highlight. So I'm taking a lighter concealer and I'm putting that right there, right underneath my eye. And I'm going to use the One Size Beauty. It's been working very great. So before you set your eye, I usually just make sure it's blended on both sides. And immediately after, before I even close my eyes again, I just pull up it. I'm using this setting powder and just putting it right in this area. However, I do want more full coverage, so I'm going to use the Coty Airspun. This is in the shade Translucent Extra Coverage. It's really, really messy, so you gotta watch out with this. But what I usually do is I use my sponge and I coat it. It's very, very, like it's very, I don't know, white. So I take this, it's like a powder puff, and I put it on there, and I just make sure that it's not as pigmented, but then I stipple it only in my highlighted areas, and I'm keeping it right where I put that concealer. I'm using gift wrapping tape, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut my crease. It's best to do this after you put your powder on too, because when you lift the tape up, it's not going to lift your foundation up, it's going to lift the powder. I'm going to dip in to this orange shade. It's like a orangish brown shade right there. Okay, so I packed that on. I'm going to keep this brush separate, but I'm going to dip into my dark brown shade. It's a little bit darker. I'm going to put that right over. So I'm dipping into the transition shade again. So that's the first shade we put down. And then I'm just going to blend the top out. And then I'm going to bring it in towards my eye. Slowly. Bring it to the front. And that's going to add like a light gradient. Taking the tape off. I use one beauty blender for foundation and powder, and then I also use it to, you know, do touch-ups with the powder, and then I use the second one as highlight. So I use this for highlighter because I don't like using a brush. I have so much texture on my skin that using a sponge is just easier. And I'm just going to dip into this shade. It's a little bit of a shimmery color. And I'm just going to put it right. So I'm going to dip into this highlighter. It is from Physicians Formula. It's called Rose All Day. It's a gold. I'm just going to dip in that sponge. I'm going to put it right on my eye. And now we can start to do the face. This is the darker contour. I'm gonna dip in with a fluffy brush and not really rub in, but just dip and put this right on top. And I want to make sure I'm getting as close to the hairline as possible. Then I'm gonna do the same to the side. So now that I set that powder where I want it to go, I'm not gonna use this anymore. I'm gonna go in with my Physicians Formula bronzer. This is kind of a lighter shade. It's a bronzer, so it gives you like, it makes you look very sun-kissed. I love the smell of it. This bronzer is really good. And this one I'm gonna really coat. I'm gonna start with my forehead to make sure I don't carry too much product to my cheek, or I don't carry too much product from my cheek to my forehead. So I'm gonna stipple this. So I'm gonna stipple, and really just keep that product in this area. And for this area, you can create a triangle right there. I'm gonna keep it there. And yes, I have a double chin that I'm not ashamed of. I am thick macaroni and cheese. You have to look at your makeup in multiple lights. So I'm gonna turn the brightness up. See this wide, so I can already see this side's a little higher, this side's a little lower. All you gotta do is just stipple it up a little more. Like I need to take classes to contour my nose. You know what I should do? I should just get a brush. This is even, and I should just carve it. Let's do that. Let's try that. Why not? It's a nose, and then I'm just gonna go on the sides. That kind of worked. Underneath. the same one that I used for my powder last time. Just gonna dip in there. Okay, so now that I snatched that part of there, I'm gonna do my cheeks. So I'm just gonna go from the high part like that. I think my face is for the most part done. So I'm gonna do my eyeliner really quick. So I'm gonna take this one. Sorry, my mirror's broken. It was in my bag and I dropped it. So with eyeliner, I'm gonna be wearing huge lashes, so it doesn't really matter how it looks. I just like there to be not a very visible line between the eyeshadow and my lashes. So I usually just go right there. God, I have to hold my breath when I do this. Like I always say, if you're doing makeup and this is like really new to you, don't open your eye. Do not open your eye all the way. Don't let your fold touch the top. It's gonna ruin it. If you want to do a wing, do a wing. I am not a wing person unless I'm doing a wing with like a bright neon color. Just gonna define my brows a little. See, like, look how tiny that. And my eyebrows are huge. With this product, what I've been doing is just giving, like, doing the tail ends and then using mascara to fill in my actual eyebrow. Relax my eyebrow first off. Bristles. This is an old like MT mascara, and I don't start with new ones because when you use new ones, it comes out too black. And I just basically drag it through my brows. Done. So now I think my nose is done baking, so I'm gonna slowly take that off, and I'm gonna use the brush that I use for my contour. Okay, so now my nose. Cute. There's a little, it looks bad on, like, this looks bad on camera, but I swear it's not powdery. When you set your face, it just melts and it looks so pretty. I think we're almost done. I'm just gonna highlight. You can use a brush to highlight, but like I said, I like to use a sponge. It just works better for me. And I'm dipping into this one more time, 2 times, and then I'm just gonna kind of determine where the highest point. It's gonna be right there where the most light is hitting. So I'm just gonna do a little line right there and blend. And for my nose highlight, I normally just use whatever's left over on the brush, on the sponge, and I only do the bridge area. So like right there. And then it's a little intense, so I'm gonna use the other side, and I'm just gonna blend that out a little. But I really like a nose highlight because it makes it look snatched. Gotta clean up my lips real quick and then do my lashes. So I'm gonna do my lashes and lips off of camera, and I might even just get ready and get dressed, and then I'll show you guys the finished product. Okay, you guys, this is the finished look. I put some lashes on and got some gold gloss, put a couple hair extensions in. Honestly, I like how this turned out. It looks very glam, very cute. I did this look before, but I have not worn this out, so I'm really glad that I'm able to go out. I have like my Capricorn necklace on. Alright, I feel so cute right now. Like, I feel cute. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, and give me suggestions on any other looks that you would want to see. I definitely post a lot on Instagram, so feel free to follow me there. And I also post everything on Snapchat as well. You guys have a good day, be safe, and thank you for watching.